One of the NFL's oldest and most storied stadiums, it's time to give it another go at Green Bay's Lambeau Field. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. Teed up, Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 52 blue, check, pink. Black, yellow, blue, switch, yellow. Check.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Okay, if that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
At the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Ready.
Love. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Set, hut. Hey, yellow, 43, smash, red. Claws, red. Hut.
Handoff here to Jacobs. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, set. Red.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the 36. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Remember in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, Mayfield. Got his man, it's on him. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. Working quickly here.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Irvin here from the gun. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield on their own side. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down from the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield forced out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Running back sent in motion left. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the second. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Green jack. Let's go. Yellow, 22. Hey, red, smash, red. Ready.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Black 40. Hut, hut.
Going to run again with Jacobs. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready?
Love from the gun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 50, green. 10.
Back to the air. Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
Here we go. All right, go. Hut, hut.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Set.
It's 2nd down. Jacobs. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Black shot. Set, hut. Blues, 45. White. Set, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. He's got it complete to Reed. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down Packers.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On the ready.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Ready.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Down. Ready.
Love looking to pass. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Drill green. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. Pushing for the end zone. And holds the football. It's not loose. And it looks like, yeah, they got it back right at the 1-yard line and nearly in the end zone for a touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with a fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing our old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest and longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Rachaad White on the return. White gets popped and it's loose. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Reaches the 30. touchdown! The Buccaneers picked up the fumble and ran it home. That had to have been just about as far away as possible, Brock, from what that was drawn up to be. But the end result, partner, exactly as they planned. It's a touchdown.
In this case, Kate, it really was about the destination, not about the journey.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Let's go. 6. Mega. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Love now to throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Steel, yellow, black. Steel, black. Set, cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ready. Black ultra. 10 black. Red cycle. Black shot. Set.
A second down throw here for Love. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jamil Dean makes the play.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is McManus to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You could really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Baker out of the pistol. Makes the grab in bounds offside. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for second down. Godwin, the man in motion left. Baker now off the play fake. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Back to throw it. Got a man. This is Evans. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Smash, red. Here we go. Drill, green. 45, white. Hut, hut.
To the air with Love. It's caught. Tucker Kraft. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
First down throw. Here's Love. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Set.
After the sack, another pass on second down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He pays the price for the interception. Big hit brings an end to that return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180! Scott!
Once again, Irving. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
To the air, 3rd and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Baker to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Buccaneers leading by 7. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Hey, we're 33. 180!
Running right, it's Irving. And that runs held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. 1:54 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Kick, 180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out!
Back to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And they come through with an offensive touchdown, and they trail by only 1. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? They even had that underneath throw locked down, bro. block, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers tie this game at 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's White on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play, so it'll be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he is to throw. He finds Evans, left side. And will get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey, alert 33.
Slot man motioned over. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
To throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones that put this away. They're going for it. Now to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Real.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. On the move, headed right. That's brought in downfield by Otten. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. From the red zone now. Cut out left. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. And they spike it with time left for one play. 5 seconds to go. So it's all coming down to a try from Chase McLaughlin. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from Green Bay.